on me. Lord, you stood by me. You never let me down. My own strength failed me. Friends and family turned their back on me. Lord, you stood by me. You never let me down. Jesus.
Good afternoon, Lagos. Good afternoon, beautiful people. It's another edition of the Afternoon Drive Show here on Lagoon Radio, where we give you back-to-back all the happenings in the world of entertainment and, of course, what's happening in the government and around us, yes, as a country. Yeah. But in the meantime, don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook at Lagoon Radio Nigeria, on Instagram and Twitter is at Lagoonradio.Ng. And you can also listen via our website on www.LagoonRadio.Ng for more info and entertainment here 24/7. My name is DJ Shab and I'm your host today. But I'm not alone in the studio. I have beside me Simidele Oke, and I also have Solomon Ademowo in the studio. We'll be doing the talking and the gisting together. Yeah, you don't want to miss this beautiful moment. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Good afternoon, beautiful lady. And handsome Bobo. Solomon, how are you?
I'm fine. What about you?
I'm okay, Jerry. What can I say? All right, we'll get right into it. The first story for today is the Senate has approved the Buhari's $16 billion, equivalent to €1 billion loan request. Okay, so the Senate has approved the loans requested by President Muhammadu Buhari. The upper legislative chamber also approved grant component of $125 million. The president had made the request for the facilities in an addendum to the 2018-2020 borrowing plan in September. And this July, the National Assembly approved. Hey, sorry, it is not my handwriting. Approved the sum of 8.3 billion and 490 million euros loan as initial request in the 2018 and 2020 borrowing.
You see the way they are calling this money. That's what's choking me.
The money is choking you, or
how many times has it borrowed?
No, like $16 billion. I'm like $16 billion, $16 billion naira. Dollars money, eh? Like, if you convert to our naira, you know, like.
I thought you're good with this thing. You're asking
no, like
the right person.
He's choking.
Money can be choking. It's not only food that can choke.
Money can choke.
Loan.
Yeah. Okay, I just think.
Who are the people that fund the loan? There should be some countries now. I'm sure it's not on the World Bank.
Okay,
The World Bank, the African Development Bank,
and
the French Development Agency.
They are the ones.
They are among the funding agencies.
Thank you for asking that question. I think I'm taking that.
I know they always have.
So that thing, I think is shocking Solomon. Like Solomon does not even know what to say.
That
So
they
the
can't be
next
alone,
thing is,
you know?
the next thing is like, where will they get that kind of money? Like the loan. So it's no longer China now. It's the World Bank. Okay. It's good.
Well, thank God they're not alone. I mean, the World Bank is not alone in this.
Yeah, I need to get out.
All right. On to the next one. Federal government again to launch Operation Feed Yourself campaign to tackle malnutrition. We talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about that in the morning
during the newspaper review. Let's get the full gist here if you missed the newspaper review.
Feed Yourself campaign.
Okay, so fears of having to contend with malnutrition in the country may have prompted the federal government in conjunction with state government to launch a new initiative tagged Operation Feed Yourself. The scheme, which is the brainchild of the National Economic Council and National Council on Nutrition, would, among other things, encourage the establishment of urban farms and small home gardens. Vice President Yemi Osinbajo reviewed the plans at the high-level meeting on nutrition attended by the United Nations Deputy Secretary General, Mrs. Amina Mohammed, and other dignitaries. It's a long something. Well, you get the message.
Operation Feed Yourself.
This is obviously not only it obviously not helps only the individuals and families, but the excesses can be sold to others and generally improve food security, according to his statement.
And trust me, Nigerians' response to this kind of thing. You trust our fellow Nigerians now. Like I'm saying that what was saying Operation Feed Yourself again now. Now you didn't feed me before.
Which one is Operation Feed Yourself again? It's true
now.
now.
We didn't feed ourselves before.
What's
now.
his name? Safe. You already have what's it called? National Economic Council, National Council on Nutrition. Wish current affairs is just longing and longing and longing. You know, when are you going to come short?
Solomon, how current are you in current affairs?
I'm not really current like that.
You're not right. You're still current.
You need
But
to
I'm
be
still
current.
current.
Keep yourself current like
I'm
every
trying to
minute.
be current, you, but the team refused to call.
This one you will call this one because before you know it, there are added. You have some added bodies, governmental bodies. You know, you need to get updated so that you won't be behind. Like my English teacher used to say back then. He says, if you what you studied in English this year can be different from what you will study next year because it changes. There was a time, I remember there was a time when I was in was it primary school. If you're writing maybe an essay, you know the I, like the letter I. If you want to start a sentence, it should be in capital letter. But once it's in between sentence, you can write a small letter. Yes. But later it got to be like, okay, whether at the beginning or at the middle, use the capital letter. I'm like, hey, Oluwashanu, wow. Like the thing is just changing. Then you will hear about Gerard, you hear about Rishi, like you'll be like, oh God, like, oh. Go where, boss. Like, it's joking. You need to be current.
You need to update yourself, I beg. It's not easy, Sha. I know these things are not easy, but can I carry National Council Economic Nutrition?
They've used it to borrow money.
There's a comment here that is in relation to what you're saying. Okay, always launching schemes to continue making themselves richer. Okay, this one said, "Now don't start all this nonsense again." Nigerians are vexing.
Okay, so seriously,
angry.
Personally, I would actually say let's keep fingers crossed so that at least
hope.
Let's know what the Operation Feed Yourself is all about, so that it won't be like you know this Nollywood posters where you will see. On a lighter mood, really, where you will see a picture of someone like that is trying to shout, and by the time you look at the title of that movie, it will be whisper. So, yeah, really. So let's just keep fingers crossed.
I think it's basically to encourage individuals and schools to develop their own farms and homestead gardens.
Yeah, really. Yeah, we talked about something like that during the newspaper review in the morning. Like have your own farm and all that. But someone like me now, I think I would have to go learn agricultural science because I know now that I don't know anything about agricultural science. Really, maybe Solomon will work with me. We'll have a farm.
No problem.
Solomon can. You can hold this thing now.
Oh, cutlass. Everything.
You can make bread.
No, we don't even do. Now technology has actually made things easier. Okay. We don't do O's and cutlasses again. You have tractors, you have ridgers, you have all those things like that. So you don't even need to stress yourself. Last, we can get a loan from the federal government to buy those equipment. And
they don't go loan us. People where they loan.
How do you know? Just
people that are living on loan.
Solomon.
They can't
Trust
loan you.
in the Lord and don't despair.
All right, I believe.
Okay, so was it yesterday or 2 days ago, we were talking about having body condition and taking care of
Yeah.
yourself. Stop using perfumes to cover your body odor or whatever. Keep personal hygiene, basically. Except and only if you have a skin condition. That's when it is understandable. Okay, so this preacher has come out to say that you should stop applying perfume on your body. It's so painful that I didn't listen to the audio, and I really, really wish I could listen to the audio. But long and short of it, she has come out to tell you should stop using perfume. It's not biblical to use perfume.
No. Me, I won't even agree to that one.
Why
no.
would they always use Bible to cover up some things?
Remember the story of the alabaster box in the Bible. So nobody can tell me that the Bible says you should not use perfume.
Even the Bible says cleanliness is next to godliness.
As
I'm going to school. I'm going to school you on that one. Mary poured it on Jesus'
So
feet, and
somebody
Jesus
should
did not run away.
somebody should not
Jesus-
choke people with
You
his
not
or her
choke-
body odor.
Oh,
Yeah. It's even better to
It's
choke
true
someone with
now.
your perfume than to choke the
It's
person with your
better
body
to
odor.
choke-
It's,
yes,
that's
now.
going to be a disaster. Someone can faint from your body
As
odor.
in-
Oh God. Oh no.
but really, it's no. To me, it's a no for me.
To be honest, like I said, I didn't hear what she's saying, but she was so serious in this.
Yeah, stop
and I
applying
can
perfume
actually,
on
and
your
I,
body.
yes, and I can actually pick from a few comments here. This person said, "Now wait till Jesus no talk. Now, sorry.
Now waiting Jesus no talk when I want the
Now want
preach
they
now.
preach now.
And that actually was in trend.
Now
Like
one they add.
like now the food where I know if you finish, I want they chop now. So now the thing where now waiting Jesus no talk when I want they preach
Now
now.
they preach now. That kind
Okay,
of
so this one said, "What else did Jesus tell you? You should know now." Another one said, "What a joke!" Jesus said, "It is the audacity from like." What did you like 1, 2?
Yeah, the audacity, like you're really
What you
saying
think
it,
Jesus
like-
said? Where in the Bible did Jesus say?
And there was this video clip I watched of a female preacher too. I don't know, I can't really pick her face. That was saying if you are eating okra, you will not make heaven. I'm like, are you kidding me? All things
I
bright
don't know
and
what kind of
beautiful, the Lord
Bible.
God made them all. And the Bible has even established it that when God created everything, he looked at it and saw that it was good. So when you tell me I should not eat okra, especially Lala say, with
I don't know how to eat it.
spirits.
But I don't know how to eat that. But when I see people eating it, I feel this joy. Like these people must be enjoying
You're
this
missing
thing.
out
See all
on this.
the
Very, very
You're
delicious.
missing out.
Please, if we should not.
Ilala
pursue-
Sepo it's
Very,
my
very
native
delicious.
Okay, we
soup.
move. Since we want to talk about
Maybe-
food now.
Don't move yet. It's my
Okay, so
native
someone has
soup.
come to ask her now that help me ask Jesus when I go make money. Since Jesus is
already
talking to you
telling her
directly,
that
you are the
very-
PA and you are the second in command of Jesus. Okay, so according to what you said, another person said that the same Jesus whose feet were washed with extremely expensive perfume.
Thank
Abi
you.
another one. Abi maybe another
Maybe
Jesus.
another
Or why do
Jesus.
some people choose bondage?
No, yeah, it's true, really, because I think I won't fully blame all those preachers. They realize that it's what we want to hear they are telling us. Okay, take for example. Okay, let me use my little experience as an example. My late dad was a pharmacist. Anytime people come to the pharmaceutical store to get drugs, they will bring prescriptions and all that. And there are some that then we also offer first aid. We have some people that if they have not gone to the hospital and they give them injection, they don't believe they can get well. You understand? They don't believe that, okay, ordinary drugs, they don't believe that drugs alone can actually, they don't even believe that rest. They can even come with headache and you advise them, okay, let's check your blood pressure for you. You need to rest. They will say, no, I'll go to the hospital. Mama logba injection. Not every. So these people, these preachers in quotes, they see that, they realize that we always want to hear some things, some
Weird
awkwardly sweet things or
Thinking
sweet
people don't even
awkward things.
thinking people don't even understand the Bible.
Exactly.
Even a child. Okay, so sorry, I'm going to take just 2 comments and we'll move because it's the comments for me. The comments is.
It's
Okay, so
grass
this
roots.
one said, so that means I'm going to hellfire now, as I love smelling good. Now to buy my own firewood, keep. So the last one I'm going to take over. If I continue to scroll down,
Nigerians
people will not leave me here.
Oh my
Okay, so this
God.
one said, like, so smelling like locust beans is good.
Abby. Since
choke.
perfume is a crime.
This is just hilarious, honestly. I don't know what version
Okay,
of Bible.
If perfume is
This
a crime,
people
let's
really-
now analyze.
Okay.
That means body cream is also a crime
Shebi.
because we
There are
have
some body creams that smell like perfume.
you
So-
can. There are
You'd even be
perfumes in
asking
the-
that, what perfume did you use? They will tell me, no, perfume is body cream.
Yeah.
That is it. So I don't understand. God will even save us. Actually, this is end time.
They can
really,
even
because
tell you. They can even
People
tell
do.
you toothpaste. Self. There's a particular to use.
Toothpaste
Sparkle
you
you should
must
be
not
using. No,
use.
you use sparkle. You know that wooden. You know.
Yeah.
Those are what you should be using now.
These are actually signs of head time, really. Head time, and the Bible has actually
Honestly.
established it. So
It's
to
only
me,
God that knows who and who is serving him and understands his word in depthly. Because I don't know what version of Bible. I'm not a Bible scholar, but to some extent,
This is obvious now. It's not
what it is.
so I think we should be very careful of the things we hear, and we should try and filter messages, filter informations.
It's just the audacity for me. She even carry video and
This one with me.
She wants
From-
trends. She wants
Don't
trends.
worry,
From
you are
$16
not
billion
weak.
dollars, from $16
You are
billion
going-
dollars that shook me to perfume that
Another
shocked
one
me.
will shook you. Okay, so this one that's going to shook you now is the party organizers that discovered a huge chunk of meat looted by their caterers.
Actually,
I
no
don't
be
know.
today. No be today.
But
No,
wait,
no,
I want to
looting.
ask that question. Why, if it's not caterers, it's people you put in charge of your food. Meat will either not be enough or they will it on. I don't know where they keep the meat. And if you later
well-
find out where they keep this thing, and you have guests still coming in.
Have you been to a party whereby maybe you saw the chef eating seriously out of the food as if
He's a
And
special
that's
guest.
the last meal.
yeah now. I could remember vividly. We went to is it not? I've forgotten the name of this hotel that is around Togate, Oriental.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Yes, like 5 of us have not eaten, and then we saw one of the chefs seriously eating. I was like,
And
food
you
where
go
they
and
pay
meet the
for.
chef, and the chef will tell you,
No food, as in, and I'm like,
No,
But
that
you-
one is it is leftover. Because I don't
oh, yeah,
understand.
eat it.
No, I think this
don't
thing, maybe because this thing, they feel it comes free. They fail to think that the person that gave them this contract bought it with money.
And they've paid them.
Exactly.
I
And
don't know.
in Nigeria,
But wait, according to this video, this is extremely.
it's
this
too
is a lot.
much.
Too much.
It's not,
a
even, it's
lot.
not even one basket. It's not two. It's not three. It's four basket of meat and chicken and everything. And
That is it now. The thing is, if you like, kill 7 cows for 500 guests. There are some caterers that will tell you,
Yes, now they will
Not
boycott
some.
it.
Majority of them. Meat is
That's
not
what-
usually
the
enough.
reason
It's
I
only a
said
few of them.
some is at
It's
least
only a
I've worked
few of them.
as an event planner.
Some are
I've worked
truthful,
with
sha.
I've
That's
worked
a
with some
few of them,
caterers,
Yeah,
and
it's just few.
they will even hand over the remaining to you. This is the remaining.
How
you
many out of
understand?
10?
Not all of
How
them.
many
That's
out
why
of 10?
That's why I said some. I just don't want to.
Yes.
But
You don't want
basically,
to generalize
this
it.
is heartlessness, really, because this person used money to buy these things to make sure that his or her guests
Are
feel
satisfied.
comfortable. They are satisfied.
And you end up serving these people bones.
And you will do
fish.
That's
There's
the thing.
fish.
They will end up serving them bone.
There's fish. There's meat. There's
They
chicken.
will
Every
even serve some people empty
even more
food.
than it's
They'll be
even
like,
more
"There's
than
no
4
meat.
baskets.
There's
See
nothing
the
again."
meat here.
So
then
and
fish on this side.
after all these things, now this
Who is
caterer
going
will
to take it
expect to make heaven.
Solomon, it is ridiculous if you see
It's
the
highly
number of
ridiculous.
bowls
They will
of
not take it
chicken
home.
and meat
They'll go
and
and feed their family members.
fish.
with it.
And they will say, Oluwa lo pese.
They say, "Oluwa, look, pese."
This is greediness. Well, let's take a few comments. You know, our people always there to, you know. Oh my God, kilo de àwọn alátẹnujẹ. Okay, that is not my handwriting. Okay, so another one said this is unfair, especially after being paid for the job.
job.
Exactly,
Yes,
it is so unfair.
Paid
Charge
them
for
now.
it.
Okay, so another one said that's a lot to loot. Isn't this as a result of greed? these days it is so hard to see honest people.
Exactly.
They are the ones that are spoiling.
And the
this,
thing is, before you give them that job, you feel in your tongue.
They are perfect.
Like they are perfect. The way their face will be cool. Emma worry, madam, I'm machine that Emma like I will package it well. The meat that is remaining will finish giving them the job.
Okay. Well, so this was said. No wonder meat they always they finish for party. Ashin na caterers. Okay. So this one now said caterers in the mud. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to what I said before. No wonder meat they always they finish for party. Ashin na caterers. So the caterers might as well have just stolen the cow. Why? You were still alive instead of.
It will be difficult to carry. It will be difficult to carry. And they will pay more money to transport.
Solomon, this is like a old cow.
I know that it's possible for them. It's possible
It's
for
even
them
more
to
than.
take
It's more
half.
than.
It's possible for them to steal half of the cow, and the person will not know.
Yeah.
That one is possible, but they won't take it alive.
No, it's actually too much. It's way too much.
Terrible.
If I want to party now to hire cutters, make them watch the caterers. Imagine this amount of meat.
As they
Now
carry,
to just beat you.
as they carry 1 meat, until they beat you now.
That's
That's the best.
That's why the people are just get to give these people job. Not them alone. Some people anybody you put in charge, not caterers alone.
It's true, Sha.
And I think I can say another comment that says later they'll be complaining about the government.
You are
And
the
like-
government.
And like what we were saying this thing, I think yesterday, off air. We're just discussing about something like this here in the studio, and I'm like, we are always shouting, "Is the government? It's the government."
The government.
You in the corner of your own house. Is your own
Are you not
government?
terrible?
What are you doing? Are you not terrible?
It actually begins from you. It
Are you
is
not-
what
It's
you
true
do.
now.
You come
Are you
out
not
to the
the-
society
no,
to
Are you not
portray.
the kind of person that will see 2 meat in the pot and you are like 6 in the house? You will carry the 2 meat. It's
It's
that's
true
not the
now.
way it starts from.
Yeah,
So
we
like
take the
this
biggest
kind of
meat.
person now, you expect this kind of person to say, okay, I want to run for the position of governor, I be vice deputy governor.
And the person
Vote
will
for me,
not
the
still-
person only kowoje.
Could
Oma
possibly-
kowoje now.
My question
Makoje.
is this the reason why you went to school? To be stealing meat from your vendors,
Clients.
I be your
Is
clients.
that why you went to catering school? Abi she won't call one money. To me, if not that I actually know
As in
some
this-
caterers.
If you notice, most parties, meat no, they always reach people. You will see empty food, they will say, meat has
Erotiton.
finished. Erotiton. Will you eat the rice like that? And I'll be like,
Meat is
I'm
always
a guest.
finishing. 3 years, 3 hours after the party begins. Meat,
meat, and I'll be like, I'm a guest. Don't you understand? How can you tell me meat?
There was this
And then they corner the...
there was this news that was actually trending of a photographer that deleted wedding
because they
pictures.
refused to give him food.
Ah.
Yes, now how can I take your pictures from beginning to the end?
No.
You not give me
Is
food.
that not a wastage of his own effort?
It's a wastage of his own
And he has
effort, but
collected
it's what
money
it.
now, he has collected deposit. Did you read that thing?
Is it funny?
It's not funny.
Or maybe
but
it's not funny to
It's
me.
not
because
funny and it's funny.
It's actually
because
funny, but I don't know.
it's
Maybe I
effort,
just don't
it's
find it
effort.
funny.
It's
Like,
actually
you
Actually.
just
funny.
You're
wasted
right.
your time.
It's actually
You're
funny,
right.
but it doesn't
But-
make
but
sense.
It doesn't make sense.
true.
Yes.
Because how will you, because of food? Sure, you know it
Delete,
from your
eh,
house.
You
you
collected
don't know
money
from
now.
the house.
Some people they don't even bother. They already zero their mind. If you give them food, fine. If you don't give them,
They will
they are
do their
okay.
work.
To
Let me just
me-
do my work and leave.
to
You've
me-
paid me.
To me, you've
Well-
been given the contract and you've charged for it, and your discussion did not say food is included. So if they give you food,
It's
to
just
me,
normal for
fine.
people to
But
okay, also, but I'm
exactly,
just help me give the photographer.
exactly.
or-
You are right. It's part of
Exactly.
the training they will give you as a photographer. That you are
Don't
not
rely
going-
on
yes.
on the food.
You're
You're
not going
going
to
to work.
the event because of the food.
Exactly.
You have been paid for your job. You are supposed to focus
To
on
me,
it.
it's-
Just
It is
do
out
your
of
work and go.
it is out of compassion. People,
Yeah.
the
People,
celebrants to say, okay, well,
exactly.
keep this organ.
Mm.
You will not even
Exactly.
find time to even eat. You have to quickly rush
do your
a
work.
few
To me,
bases
the
of.
Your own
photographer
is-
was actually unprofessional, really.
Yes.
But
Should have
it's,
been
it's actually
professional.
funny because
But
how
it's
can
funny
you
too.
just? You're not a child. Like it's children I know that.
But,
maybe
you know,
they
I'm a
don't-
photographer, don't you?
Talk about one jollof fries. You say, "Mommy, you don't give me jollof fries because you don't give me jollof fries that you eat and go to rest."
Have you not been to harvest that you see church members fighting that they don't give their kids food?
It is well. It is well. It is well. Let Sharp, if you are doing party, give photographer food.
Food, though.
too. Give them food, though.
So that they can do their work.
So that
They can be energetic.
so that they will not
to
delete
take
your pictures.
All right.
Abulun Jekuni, but when?
God.
Okay, so fashion designer even wants to reply is a man who offered is 2 kobo. Okay.
Sukobo.
Okay, so it says I have better at home. English. Show your husband privately, please. Show your husband or boyfriend privately. Have better spec at home. Okay, so she's actually on the by the poolside enjoying herself, and so okay, I don't really understand the conversation.
Sukobo.
So wearing to inform that I'm single and ready to mingle, you better.
No, I
Your
think
better
the
can
man
never.
entered at DM
Yeah.
and all that, and
Even the English stuff is not
It's not correlated.
at all.
But I trust Nigerians with savage responses, so. And I think this is one of the ways we keep ourselves active. I mean the increase in Orishi. You know, today now, okay, like this minute you can go to the market and see something for 3.5 before you even do 360. And come back to that place, it has increased to 3.5.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Or
sir.
4,000, and everybody will be saying it don't cost. But this thing was already in your shop. Abi,
Yes, now.
you bought it at a particular price, and you want to sell it at the current price. I should do ninye. So, and back to Nigerians and savage responses. There were replies or there were comments like you get better home, you can't enter a DM, this one, that one, all that, and it doesn't make sense really. It doesn't. It's immature for me. It's immature. You shouldn't just. You have your home already. Stick to your home. Abi, like me now, my own. What I'm doing, I drink water. I used to drink water and mind my business. Like people that you see and you be like, oh, you're shiny, your skin is glowing. What are you doing to your skin? I'm drinking water and minding my business.
That's it. Mind your business.
That's the way it is.
Okay, don't forget this is still Lagoon Radio. And on this note, we want to congratulate our own very daddy. The nearly. Borrow me the English. I want to put Ajasa. Oh God, Lord of Ajasa, where are you?
Wait, let me borrow you English. Let me start. At this juncture, we want to congratulate our dear daddy, the most Reverend Dr. Humphrey Bamishebi Olumakaiye, and our beloved mommy, the Professor Mrs. Moturayo from Olumakaiye, on the new elevation as the Archbishop of the Ecclesiastical Province of Lagos.
I'm clapping now. Our quintessential,
Congratulations
indefatigable personality.
Yeah, our quintessential.
Every word you can use.
Someone has actually come with this is English.
Allow him. Oh yeah.
Okay, please. Can you fire on?
I said our quintessential personality.
That is my own. Don't
Our
use my
indefatigable daddy.
own.
Greater heights.
We love you, Daddy. Oh, from all of us at Lagoon Radio, we say congratulations to you once again. Yeah, if you're just joining in, this is the Afternoon Drive Show where we give you all the happenings in the world of entertainment back to back. And of course, a few G's from the world of politics, current affairs. Yes, as it's being updated every day now. So we want to be updating you.
Current happenings.
English is very well. It's still on a few seconds now. English have changed again. You learn every minute.
Oh, black.
All right. Don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook at Lagoon Radio Nigeria. On Instagram and Twitter is at LagoonRadio.Ng. For more info and entertainment here 24/7. My name is DJ Shab and I'm your host. Still with me in the studio is Semidele Olapisioke and Solomon Grundy. Solomon Ademowo. All right, we get back to.
Before do you think Grundy is my name?
How? Before they think Grundy is your name.
Okay, so what do you think about fake life? Do you think it's sweet? Do you think it's bitter? Do you think it's just at the center of it? bittersweet.
Fake life is not good.
Is it sweet?
Is it
It's
sweet
not,
or is bitter?
It's
Or
bitter.
not sweet?
It's bitter.
How? Why?
Okay. I've seen a guy that is not rich, but the way he dresses to class, dresses to kill, dresses to do a lot of things. But when we get to the eatery, when we say how far we are, we'll gather money, we'll buy something now. He won't have money to buy foodstuffs and stuff like that.
Maybe
It's
the guy
because
is
of the
using
fake
his
life.
dress to cover his
Yes.
weakness.
Now money I no
blame
get,
you.
and see, now money I no get, I no mad.
And even the
You have
shirt
to
and
dress
trouser,
well.
even the shirt and trouser could be
Second handed, you know.
But you know that
handing
there are
over
some
and
dressing that when you see it, you will know that
this one carry.
this one they
So
carry.
Maybe it's just
dressing,
maybe it's just someone that loves to dress, or does it really have? Or
It's
is
fake life. It's actually the fake life, the Yahoo life style. Yes.
to me,
Solomon
even-
has
even
concluded.
When you see them, you will know the way they say the way you dress is the way you will be addressed, but not in all. Because they used to say
Okay, so
not
are you
in
saying
all
dressing
situations,
well
yeah.
is not too good?
I'm not saying dressing well is not
Maybe
too
he's
good.
trying to say cut
I'm
your
just
coat
saying I
according
have
to your size.
I've known someone.
Okay, don't present yourself as if you're
More
big, and don't give people the expectation that
don't give people the expectation of what
you're not.
it's
I
not
actually
good.
bet to the far. Fake life is sweet, but the end result is sweet because you know what they call jaju.
There are so many
If you
sides.
come and
Yes,
fuck,
now you may even chase your helper away.
if
Yes.
if
Yeah.
That's
you come
another
and-
side to it.
exactly.
How about those that
Come,
fake
yeah.
it to
if you
make
come
it?
and mess up, you understand? And basically, you cannot fake it to make
But
it.
see, all the songs
You
that
can
used
be.
to, all the songs that used to
Some
say
are
fake
actually
it till you
some
make it.
some are actually
They
lucky.
they were
Some-
already
if-
treading
well-
in the right path before they can fake
You know,
it to
you know,
make
you know
it.
why I said you can't
So-
fake it to make it is because it's not the real you.
Yes, now
Some could be
are very
lucky.
good,
Some could actually be lucky
can-
to actually
because they were treading on the right
to actually
path
see
before
see
faking
help.
it. So it's not, you cannot tell us that this is what you are.
Wait, make I finish.
No,
Make I
finish,
I see
this-
they come.
Oh yeah.
So maybe they are not. Some can be lucky and see people that would get
Yes,
acquainted
yes.
with them, and by the end of the day, the cat will be let out of the bag.
If
Actually
that's
marked
if you
to-
don't desist and come
and
to your
because it
senses.
is because it is
Immediately.
fake, you won't be able to keep up. Okay, take for example, this kind of person. You see me driving a very big car, maybe big car. I'm not
Benz.
Chevrolet.
Okay.
I'm actually
I like
okay.
that.
I'm actually riding
like
this
the
car.
logo.
Like I always love to be where there are big people, and you know, generally in Nigeria, the way you present yourself is the way they address.
Yes.
But right deep inside of me, I know that where I'm going, I don't have money. I'm just going there to make connection. Okay, let me now get there, and they now ask me, okay, what do you do for a living? And I package myself, and tell them what I don't do for a living. That's what
They
I
now
do for a
give you
living.
job.
They now
or
give me
contract.
job.
How
Please, will
you
I be able to do it?
execute
Won't be able to do it. now.
Even if I now say, okay, I'll look for someone that can do it, how am I sure that person will do it to taste?
Exactly.
When you don't even know the details
You don't even
of
know
the
the
job
pros and
or-
cons
yeah.
of the job and all that.
That's
So
the
there's no how it would really bounce back. It will really bounce back. So it's sweet to live the fake life, but
It's sweet, but the end result.
is bitter than bitter leaf.
Okay, so my sister, fake life is sweet, but the end result is bad. Well, this is not my handwriting. This is coming from TV, a reality TV star, Messi, AK of the Big Brother Nigeria. That's 2-3 years ago, yeah. Okay, so she has come out to say fake life is sweet, as if she's even living the fake life.
Is she not living the fake life?
She
fake,
might
She has-
actually.
fake yansh, fake everything. Yes, now it's the truth now. Is it not surgery?
But she
she's living on surgery now.
actually made some money living there. She was the winner of the Big Brother Nigeria last season now.
Was she?
No,
No, she wasn't.
second
Messi.
runner. She was
No,
the
she
runner.
wasn't.
Messi.
She was a runner-up. She
Messi
wasn't the
AK.
winner.
Now Lekon winner now.
She wasn't-
No.
It was Lekon.
Yes, she was in Lekon group.
It was Lekon.
Lekon
She was
won
not
it.
in Lakon Group.
She was.
She
Lakon
was.
Group is last year.
What
2
I
years
say.
ago, sorry.
2 years
Messi
ago.
AK
she-
It wasn't
was the
Messi.
winner.
I think it was this other
2 years
dada.
ago,
2 years
Yes,
ago
yes.
was the winner. No.
No.
No
Even
need- no
for-
need- no
It
need
has
to
always
even-
been
no
male.
need to even- It has always been male. No need
it
to
has
even-
Yes.
never always been.
Efe that won it.
Yes,
Don't worry.
Ife, it was Ife. I know that the guy had all this
Messi was second runner-up. She didn't.
She was a runner-up. She
didn't
was
win
one of
it.
the runner-up. She didn't.
Don't
She
worry.
didn't.
Sorry,
She had.
my people. I like the way they
I know
had
she had fans.
Amebo,
help her.
Shab's Amebo is
Get it.
much. Wait, Shab, before you check, if it's not Messi, you owe Lagoon Radio.
You are owing Lagoon Radio.
You're owing Lagoon
credit.
Radio
What?
credit card.
And if it's messing, go. What
Lagoon
are you
Radio is
owing?
owing you credit card.
Lagoon Radio is owing me credit card. Lagoon Radio is owing me credit
What
card.
year? It's not last 2 years now.
It's not
2019,
last
it's 2 years. I said
Are
2
you
years
serious?
ago. Lekon was last year, 2 years ago.
What about
Ife.
Ife?
Lagoon Radio, I don't know. I mean, I'm very sure of Messi, and I stood my ground. So Lagoon Radio is owing. Oh,
Check
Lagoon Radio, you are
2018.
owing me.
But Shab, what are you doing watching Big Brother?
I don't used to watch it. Do you know the reason why I remembered is because she has she
I didn't know
was
she
the-
won it actually. I thought
she's
she
a
was-
female, and it's been a while. A
thought
female
she was-
won it. That was why I was
Yeah,
able
thought
to
she was
remember.
second, actually.
It was Miracle
Well, I
that
think
won
Ife,
it.
what year was
Okay,
Ife?
yeah.
Miracle was 3 years ago.
Are
That
you
fine
serious?
boy,
How
that
about
pilot.
Ife?
That pilot guy.
Wait, how about Ife?
If it was
Yayad.
year before.
Yayad.
Lekon was okay. Ife
Last
was
year.
2017.
Yes.
This year
Okay,
is
Ife
white
was
money.
2017.
2017
Oh,
Miracle
oh.
2018.
See where people jump from.
Wait, wait. So time flies so
Time
fast.
flies.
Yes, so it really flew.
Time flies.
So Lagoon Radio, please. When am I getting my recharge card? Because you that use your mouth to comment.
Don't
Benji,
worry.
Benji.
Remind us as soon as your allowance is about to enter.
No, I'm
Okay.
serious.
So that we
So
can
you're on TV. Oh.
Transfer it.
Let's continue.
You people should remember to ask if they have paid my
Do
debt.
do
They
do
are
you want
owing
it,
me now.
Sharp, do you want it in Bitcoin?
Because I know if
Or in
I
Naira.
had lost, these two people, they
Wait,
hold my
let me-
leg.
let me
you
bust
cannot
your
be so
worries.
sure. You
Let me,
cannot
do
be
you
so
want
sure.
it in Bitcoin or you want it in Naira?
Naira, no,
Ah,
cash.
Sharp.
Cash.
Sharp.
Yes,
You don't want Bitcoin.
I don't want.
You want Naira.
Give me Naira first.
Are you serious? So you
No,
want Naira? You don't want Bitcoin?
Give me Naira first. Am I worried?
Please. Wait, let me solicit on your behalf.
these people.
Please.
People think I will
Please.
forget. I'll
Please.
collect that recharge card. I'll
Please,
use water
Lagoon
to
Radio,
wash
can you
it.
just give me just 1,000 Bitcoin so that I can give Sharp
Sharp.
our own recharge
If it's available, I
card
will
out of
collect it. If
See,
it's not
Sharp does
available,
not
don't
want
launch it.
Bitcoin.
If it's not available, don't launch it. If
Sharp,
it's
you don't want
available, I'll
Bitcoin.
collect it.
Sharp, before my hand. You don't want Bitcoin.
Where is it?
God.
Where is it?
Don't worry.
You want to
See
make
me,
you
you
mad
cannot
again.
you want to collect-
commit yourself again. You want to commit yourselves again. Shey you people are seeing. You people are seeing. All over the world they are seeing. Hey.
Sharp, you like money.
Oh my God.
See,
You
as
people
she
look
don't
at
change
those of you
face because of
see
money
everyone
now.
watching me on YouTube. Yes, and if you're listening to me, like you just go to our YouTube, Lagoon TV, go and see. Wait, as I look like this, isn't that money I'm going to use to prepare myself? To repair, yes.
Oh, you're not a table. Like, you prepared the table before me.
I'm going to use money to take care of myself to repair some, some
Okay.
What are you repairing?
To add.
some knuckle,
Show my one out.
You leave that one. If I enter the sun now, something have changed in my body. I have to repair.
You have to. It's true.
Solomon.
That was safety.
Even if rain fall,
Even if rain
you
fall.
feel melt.
I will
Yes,
melt.
ma'am.
Some part of my body will melt, so I have to
And
repair.
you have to repair it.
I'm a
It's true.
D. So
We stick to the Naira. We don't stick to the Bitcoin. Thank
yeah,
you.
joke. If the Bitcoin is available, I'll collect it.
So
If
that
the
Bitcoin
Naira
you
is-
want that?
anyone that is available, I'll collect it. I'm
Me, I
just
don't-
telling you because that
Me, I
Bitcoin
don't
is going
want
to
Naira.
launch, and that's why I said I want Naira. No,
Bitcoin cannot
no.
long thing. Oh, forget it. It cannot long
Who like money pass now?
If you don't get it,
Now you. If you don't get it,
forget about
forget
it.
about it.
See these two people. Why did I ask? Thank God Rev'd is watching this. I will collect my recharge card. You people could know me. All right, so this is still Lagoon Radio, and I'm sure you're enjoying yourself because I'm enjoying myself already because my weekend starts today.
Let me clap for you.
You not you see what you're doing is not good though.
Okay. Shabs, this is to officially announce that Shabs weekend starts today. Thank you.
Wednesday. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Trust Nigerians and their comments.
Yeah, we have not finished the gist yet though. Okay, so very sweet until the mighty wind blows and the foul yash opens.
So that thing is so sweet in English.
Okay, so woman doom. or the
No, it's actually sweeter in the pidgin. Like it's like
okay, it is sweet
It
until
is
far
sweet.
until wind blow. Far yash can open. Wow. In Yoruba, Odugba ta afẹ́fẹ́ bá fẹ́ tí ó bá fẹ́ fúnra díẹ̀. I don't know. Help me.
Afẹ́fẹ́ máa fẹ́.
Afẹ́fẹ́ máa fẹ́.
Àwa rí
Àwa rí
fúnra.
fúnra díẹ̀.
sharp, you know. And all this kind of situation, na small breeze go blow.
Now small breeze now.
Very small, you go just go.
You just use small mess to spoil your bum.
Everything go just open.
You spoil the whole environment. Okay, this was being yourself is so underrated. There's this peace of mind that comes with it.
Exactly.
Shikina.
Exactly.
You don't know where your destiny helper is. Now
As
you've gone there to lie about
You
everything
won't
about
even
who you're
worry.
not.
If you are real to yourself, you won't worry.
And funny enough,
But once you start
There's
faking
this
it,
comfort. Oh my God.
you go start to
There's
believe
this
it.
joy. There's this joy. May I even derive? I'll tell you. This is how it is. If you like criticize me, if you like look down on me, I've told you. This is who I am. This is what I will do. This is what I am doing, and this is what I've done. If there is need for you to know, if you like, look at me in one kind of
just be yourself.
It's a headache.
And funny enough, lie or fake things, no, they get follow up.
You know they get
Because
follow-up.
if you lie one lie like this,
You
you
will
know
find
if you
another
follow
one to
up
cover
off.
up.
You look for 99, 100 and whatever
now.
lies against to
Exactly,
cover
to
up.
cover up.
And one thing about faking life is you must live up to expectations,
Exactly.
course.
which is terrible. It's an
Exactly.
assignment every day. You go try to find how you want.
Take for example, that
You don't
lie-
want to repeat clothes.
you
Exactly.
lie one lie, give me now, and maybe 2 days after you can't do another one. I'll be like, but this also you told me
You have forgotten.
2 days ago.
don't
You
forget.
look for another light now
you
cover
forget.
up again.
You think don't turn onions. So it
Oh
doesn't
my
make
God.
sense.
Okay,
It
so
doesn't make sense at all.
I don't see motivation where I go take old body like this. Okay, motivational speaker is on.
Someone has said, "Oh, boy,
It's
it's sweet and expensive, oh, because you would want to
It's sweet
keep
though.
up."
It's sweet and expensive. Very, very, very. You don't want to repeat
We
clothes.
actually
do
want
you?
to keep
But
up.
what I notice is those people that are rich that always say those things. Of which she wasn't living fake before she entered Big Brother.
Exactly.
Because say she don't dey popular now, she don't get money. She don't dey talk anyhow.
Motivational speaker, you aspire to perspire to
Eh,
require
to
and
require,
admire
to acquire,
your
to
desire for every aya.
Okay, so let's cool down the whole atmosphere a bit before we take it back to the, this is a sad news anyways, but we don't mean to, disrupt the whole beautiful atmosphere, but it has to be taken. Mother murdered 3 years after her daughter was raped and killed in Ondo State. 3 years after her only daughter, Imode Oluwaseun Ajila, was gruesomely murdered in cold blood. A 52-year-old mother, Yemi Ajayi, has equally been murdered in Akure, the Ondo State capital. If you recall that Oluwaseun was raped and stabbed to death by unknown persons at their residence in year 2018, it is reported that the deceased mother was also reportedly stabbed to death on Tuesday at her residence located at Abushoro in Akure Metropolis. It was also reported that she was found in a pool of blood by a relation living with her, who thereafter raised alarm. It was gathered that before our neighbors rushed to the scene, the victim had passed on.
I don't understand, but why are people so
At least
cruel, heartless,
this word.
wicked, and you will claim to be a human being? I don't understand, because it's only an animal. I'm not actually sorry to say, it's only an animal that could do something.
One
without a
animal care for
conscience.
themselves.
Like, I don't understand.
I guess this thing happened overnight because according to the young girl, the mother, she woke up, she was looking for her mother so they could pray together. Unfortunately, she didn't see her. So she went searching until she found her mother's lifeless body in the corner of the room. And the daughter also said that her corpse was wrapped with some of the clothes the
Some of
killer
her own
took from her
clothes.
wardrobe. When they got there, they had to call other neighbors to come and see what happened to the victim. And she added that the victim was stabbed thrice in her stomach by a killer. What could have been the reason?
It's so disheartening. It's so disheartening. No, I don't understand. It's so disheartening. It is well, because
Well, there's a comment here that says, and I think I'm going to agree with it. Both deaths are somehow linked. What kind of wickedness?
That is it. It's outright wickedness.
Household enemies. Kai, what a sad way to eternity. May their souls rest in peace.
Amen. Our heart goes out to their families as well, because it's really a sad news. And additionally, our heart also goes out to... Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. You're right. Our heart also goes out to Pastor Taiwo Dukoya, who announces the demise of his wife.
16 years after the death of his first wife, who died in a plane crash.
He lost his son to cancer.
Yeah.
With deep regret and gratitude to God, I have to announce the passing of my wife, Pastor Nomthi Odukoya. She battled cancer for the better part of 2 years. She stood on the word of God and she fought. She gave me 11 beautiful years of marriage and 2 wonderful boys who I know will be great significant in life. I love her with all my heart, but who am I to fight with the will of God? The truth is, at the point in our lives, we all will have to say goodbye. So for now, till we meet again in glory, goodbye, Nomthi.
It is well. It's so sad, really. So sad. It really hurts.
We greet you. May God console you.
Amen.
You know better.
God knows better. God knows best.
Christmas is approaching. So they've come out to advise you that. They've come out to tell you that what will happen to you if you keep doing Father Christmas for every plea. Okay, official J. Martin said, if you keep doing transfer to every pathetic, touching story to hear, sooner or later your own story will be told to all as the new touching story to help everyone be wise. All of us, these streets, you owe nobody anything.
Yeah.
Be happy for the
because
one.
he's no longer making money from music again. It's true now.
So
that's
no,
why
I understand. Like you're just savage this afternoon.
It's the truth. It's because
No,
he's
I know,
no
I
longer
know,
making money
I
from
know.
music again. That's why he's saying something like that.
Okay, he said all of us these streets, you owe nobody anything. Be happy for the one who God has blessed and trust him for yours to come. It will surely come.
To me, basically, no matter your source of income, you need to apply.
Yes.
Sense.
That's
It's not everyone that comes and tells you touching story. Okay, let me flash back to a Facebook post of one of our priests here in the Diocese of Lagos. He said he was coming from one of the programs. Okay, that was in August, during the memorial.
Yes.
He said he was coming from one of the parishes where the memorial program was held. It was around this island here. He was going to his house. And he said that like 2 men were beside the road, like they were begging for alms. And he decided to, he wind down his glass and he decided to give them something from his wallet. And it was like, as he was driving, the Spirit of God just told him he was feeling uneasy, so he had to call his wife. He told his wife that his wife should be praying, that he's feeling so uneasy while driving. So, and he said, by the time he dropped the call and looked at the center mirror of the car, he saw those 2 men at the back seat of the car. How did they get there? So, and the bottom line of it, God just took control, and he was able to preach Christ to those men, to the extent that he said he didn't know how one of them took his wallet, and and all those things like that. So to me, one has to really apply the wisdom of God, because not every touching story that you have to tell me your account number.
Not every touching story must collect transfer.
Exactly. And we, should I say, humans, people, we take advantage a lot. Because if they see that, okay, for everything you're always transferring, they will turn it to right. They won't believe it's a privilege. I had a friend back then. He would actually send message, I need help, I need this, I need that. I mean, from my church mind, if I have, I would do. But I'm like, it got to a stage, I'm like, you can't keep asking me. Okay, let me introduce you to some things you can be, some businesses, some handwork you can be doing. You understand? The lazy spirit in him, the lazy spirits in him rejected the offer.
Can you imagine?
And later you sent me a message again and told me you need help. I'm like, but I introduced you to this thing. I don't pluck money from trees. I also as well. So you should also join me in this. And the thing, what you will now say at the end of the day, hey, I know that one day, me too, I'm going to be giving out to people. I say amen. We will meet at the top in Jesus' name. That is it. Because if I keep doing this thing, you're not the only one. If I keep doing this thing, how much would I beat my chest for that? Yes, I have as a savings. And it's still the same set of humans that will not be talking ill about you if you fall back.
It's true now.
You understand? So we need to apply sense. And Christmas is coming, like Sharp said. To me, I was telling someone, I said, no, all these beggars on the street, not all of them are really beggars. There are landlords among them.
Yes, no.
Because
it's true.
They own their own houses.
Are
you that you're doing
Oju
Anu?
driving car before.
Oh.
And I'm like, but now this might see for 1,000.
I wasn't not here we talked about a lady that...
Are you not giving the map out of your money?
Before, seriously.
Was it not here we talked about a lady in Ibadan that she said she has these children all over all over states. She used them to beg for money. Some even come for classes. She has built 3 houses. She has cars. She will park her car at Sabo. She'll trek back to Iwo Road to go and start begging.
And you that you don't have car, that you're sitting of house rent, we give you our money.
You even give your last...
Now I see the reason why some people don't like to give these people money. I feel for them. I always want to give them. But the moment I realize these things... I've taken before I give this people money.
But the thing is now common. You'll not be seeing all those small.
To me, I won't even discourage.
I just do this to them. Don't follow me.
I won't discourage people from giving. But it's good to give, because the Bible even said it, that give and it shall be given to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaking together, running over. But you need to, in all those things, you need to ask God for spirit of discernment, the discerning spirit, to know when to and when not to. Because there are times that you should not even, and there are times you should. So I think that is actually what we really, really need.
Yesterday I was going home. I was in the car and this guy was begging us, "Are we doing car here? Go and attach yourself to another car." Because we didn't give. While we're zooming up, he started cursing us. I didn't even hear much. I just heard that what he was saying was different from what he said, and it was like, I said, the person driving said, "I didn't even hear anything."
Before.
It's better not to hear. And I said something similar when I was going to somewhere around the Yano. When I got to Yano, I took a bus. The man was begging for money. People didn't answer you. I mean, I wanted to bring her money because I was the last person to enter the bus. As I was about to give the man money, the bus zoomed. As the bus was zooming, the man was like, that's why people there can't have me. Started cussing, saying different kind of things like you're begging people for money, and
you don't know that now. Beggars don't even.
You know, I said it that
beggars
will be turned to right.
2 times again now. If they beg you and you don't agree like this, not today, you be now.
Hey,
it's a privilege, but they've turned it to a right, and they don't believe that you don't have issues of your own. So I don't understand.
Wow, it's been an amazing time, and
even in the well.
Oh God!
Well, it's been an amazing moment during the afternoon drive show here. I'm sure you had a sort of time too. Me, I did do, and I want to believe you did. I know. Don't worry. Thank you for listening. You're the real MVP. Well, tomorrow is going to be another edition of the Afternoon Drive Show. You don't want to miss it, and every of our programs here on Lagoon Radio. Don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook at Lagoon Radio Nigeria. On Instagram and Twitter is at Lagoonradio.Ng. And also tell your family and friends to listen via our website on www.lagoonradio.ng. Of course, the Lagoon Radio app is very, very much available on Google Play Store and App Store, irrespective of the device that you use. Thanks to Simdili Oke and thanks to Solomon Ademhowo.
You're welcome.
Bye for now, and do not go nowhere. Keep listening to Lagoon Radio.
You are listening to Lagoon Radio.
Oniduro mi ẹ ṣeun.